has your weekend been? I'm gonna fix my chair. Oh goodness. And should get all the things ready, right? Okay. Whew, here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Come in. Okay, let's get all the things ready. Oh my goodness. All right. I have this Dollar Tree sign. It's a house shape. It's from Valentine's Day. Let me prep all the things. And I need to get the front of it off. Gosh, I'm kind of rethinking this. All right. So this is left over from Valentine's Day. I'm going to revamp it. And, you know, I usually don't really prepare too far in advance of what I'm going to craft. Sometimes it's, you know, right before, you know, but I do start thinking about it earlier. I think I'll save this, then I'll add that back on. But my friend Bobby Lynn from the Country Cowbell messaged me today, and she's like, "Are you going live tonight?" I said, "Yeah." And she says, "Do you know what you're crafting?" And I said, "Not really." She's like, "Well, I created a printable. You want to use it?" I was like, "Okay." So she sent me this. I printed it on rice paper. And so my rice paper is bigger than 8.5 by 11. And so I just use washi tape and tape it to cardstock and then run it through my printer. And let me get all the tape off. And then I'll show you. The first piece of cardstock I grabbed was green. Hey, Lori, how are you, friend? Hey, Patty. Hey, Lavon. You want to share me? Hey, Karen. You want to share me to the group? That would be awesome, Lavon. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm doing, but here's what it looks like without the green behind it. Isn't that cute? If you are interested, Bobby Lynn is making it available. Go on over to Bobby Lynn's Facebook page. You can message her on Messenger. She also has a YouTube channel, and I am all crooked. You can go on over to her YouTube channel. I'm sure she has contact information. You can't see. Oh, you can't wait. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Ruth, how are you? It is a cute print. Let me show you up close. Little chicks, a chicken, some hay, and a pitchfork. I'm going to put this to the side because I have to figure out, see, the love is, oh, it might come off easy. I just might have to heat it up. It's like 3D. And then there's some glitter down there. I need to get rid of the glitter and then cover it all up and then hope that it all works out. So I was going to do it beforehand, but then I thought I should do it live just in case you end up with one of these and you don't know what to do with it. Hey, Angie. All right, so I'm going to get this really, really hot. I think it's attached by glue, hot glue usually. Oh, look, it is. It's coming off nice and easy. I'm just going to grab my scraper and I will save this love for another project because I like the font. And then, oh shoot, I broke it. It's okay, we can fix it. Let me put a little dab of glue on it. I mean, you can't really tell, but I'll know. So if you've ever crafted with these Dollar Tree signs, then you know that usually like this part is, it's paper. It's, you know, printed, some kind of printed material. All right. All right. Almost good as new. Let's put this someplace safe. want this glue to stick to my shelf over here. Let me just plop it up there. Oh, okay. You are always laying here awake and you come on early to greet us all in the morning. You love it. Oh, Judy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hooking Good Creations by Tina. Hello, hello, welcome. Judy, hello. Okay. Now I got to get, okay, let me show you what I mean by, I could scrape it, but I think I'm just going to paint it. You see how this peeled? And it takes a lot of muscle and patience to get all of that, this paper off. And I don't have that patience, and that's why I don't buy signs like this. Hey, Lori from Farmhouse Stencil Shop. But I liked the shape of this, that it's a house. And so I had to have it. I just need some stronger grit here. So I'm just sanding, and I'm lightening it as I sand. I'm just sanding the glitter off the bird's wings. And this is a cute sign, right? But you can only use it at Valentine's. And I wanted something, you know, all year round, everyday decor. Right, I'm lightening it this way. Let's get that glue off of there. Farza, I'm just going to say Farza, hello and welcome. It's a cute surface, right? I couldn't resist it. You know, and like I said, I used to do a lot of Dollar Tree sign makeovers, but the paper, this part always annoyed me. It just took too much to take it off. And then they're, you know, kind of flimsy. Oh, okay. Grab a paper towel. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Oh, thank you so much for sharing. Yes, please hit that arrow and share me out. I would so appreciate that. And grab some coffee. Okay, oh, there's glitter on that. Let me take the glitter off this heart. The glitter, when you paint it with chalk paint, you know, or a thick paint, it really does make a really nice texture. So I'm just going to get like the bulk of it off. Just sand off as much as I can. I don't mind the texture, but sometimes the glitter will, you know, glitter does what glitter does. It like kind of goes all over the place. And I'm not seeing comments very well on Facebook. Let's see if I bring up myself on Facebook, if I could see comments better. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, I see hearts. Comments, not so much, but hearts, yes. Okay. You know what I'm going to do is I am going to, like, I know when you stencil, if you're stenciling on a dark surface, if you put a coat of gray on it, it helps the top color pop and show up on a dark color. So I'm going to try it with this. I'm just going to give it a quick coat of gray. I'm going to try this. I've never done it before. Even though I'm going to use chalk paint. And chalk paint covers pretty well, but maybe I can use less less coats. Because I don't want any of this to show through the print. And just in case you're just showing up, my friend Bobby Lynn from the Country Cowbell created this print, and she asked me if I wanted to use it. I said, okay, let me try. I love chickens. Let's see what I can do with it. It's not going to be anything exciting. And if you are interested, she is on Facebook and YouTube, and you can message the Country Cowbell. You can find her on Messenger. You can go to her page. You can go to her channel and find her information. Send her an email. I'm sure she is on all the platforms. And she's also in the comments. Sandy. Hello. Sandy Prince River Farms. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, my friend? And that is Mama Cowbell. It is a cute print, Kathleen. You know, I said yes before she even showed me the print. Because, you know, I love Bobby. And don't forget, if you are watching me on YouTube, please hit that thumbs up and join me every Sunday and Wednesday here live on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified for whenever I'm live or upload a video. I would love to have you join me here. Okay. Did I make a mess? Okay. I've got it pretty much covered. So now I think when I do the coat of the white, oh, you know, oh, I just put it in the water and I didn't think to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some primer on the heart. I have been using this Paint Pixie Undercover Primer, and it's been working great for me. I've used it under plastic, on glass, and it's been working as a great, I also used it on paper as a great primer. And you can go right on over to the Paint Pixie site. They have all kinds of paint, accessories, all that good stuff. It's a good quality paint. A great tip. Thank you, Bobby, for trusting me with your prints. Okay. Takes forever to dry on this surface also. Does anyone still, and I know they're not offering as many signs as they used to have, but is anybody still using the Dollar Tree signs? Hi, Tammy. You know, at one point it was all the rage, but I found they warp, and I just didn't like using them anymore. You know, I prefer wood. I got hooked on using wood. All right, so I've got White Adirondack chalk paint by Folk Art. And I get mine at Michael's, and I always use my coupon and my rewards. All right, I just want to smooth out this surface. Okay, just going to pour some of it out onto my plate. now I'm going to be more careful. Thank you for those hearts. Hey, Mary Beth. You agree? I know. And plus, like, I haven't seen that many signs either. I did use one of their welcome spring signs a couple weeks ago. And I used it on a wood round. So I'm painting the background white so that when I place the print over it, and I did print it on rice paper. I did say that, right? It'll make the print pop and show up. You know, because, you know, with rice paper, it's pretty thin, and whatever's behind it will show up. And now as I'm doing this, I'm like, ooh, maybe a nice crackle, but no, I'm not crackling tonight. I'm not going to crackle. I'm just going to paint this, put that on there, decorate the whole piece, and I'm just going simple tonight. Where do you get your rice paper? Oh, Patty, so I have a local art store here in my town, and they happen to have a whole package of rice paper. And so, I mean, I got it a couple years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, and there's a lot in it. So if you have a local art supply store, you could try there, or online. I haven't done much research because I was really lucky enough to find it at my local art supply store. And they had all kinds of rice paper, all kinds of designs on it. I was just thinking, some chicken wire would be really cool. You love my shirt. Hey, Sheila. Thank you. Always chilling. Mostly. I try to chill. But not the signs so much. Yeah, the frames, yeah, I use all the time. You're right, Karen. Yeah, whenever I'm out, I'm always looking for fun t-shirts. Sheila, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. And if all of you wouldn't mind just hitting that little arrow, share me out, share me to groups that accept public shares. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Lori or Bobby, if you want to share me to the our YouTube chat, that would be awesome. Happy Sunday, Julie. Okay. I've got that painted, and I have been just sitting here thinking about the frame, and it's a pale print, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to use Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint in Vintage Mustard. This is my absolute favorite, most favorite yellow. It's perfect for farmhouse and rustic pieces. All right, I'm going to move this over here so I don't get paint on it. Okay, I think that'll do it. So what I'm thinking is I'm either going to whitewash it or I'm going to go over it with the Waverly Antique Wax. So maybe you guys can help me make that decision, because I haven't decided yet. The picture is pale, so I don't know if I want to make the frame pale or if I want to go darker with the antique wax. What are you guys seeing? I'm taking my time. I don't want to get any of this. What I should have done was probably painted this first, and then I could get the inside, but I could go over the inside with whatever I decide to do with this. You had to step off. Mom said for you to share it someplace. Oh, the YouTube chat? Where's Sheila? Sheila's on here. Just make sure nobody else shared it. I don't want to double share it. Thank you. All right, so is anybody thinking about what I should do with this? Because I don't want to just leave it this this vintage mustard color. I want to do something fun with it. I don't know which way I want to go. I think whitewash will look really cool. And what I'm doing is I'm just placing my brush in the middle of this, and then I'm painting towards the edge. What that does is it doesn't make the paint spill over the side. As long as you paint to the edge. But I am going to paint the outside edge, I think. It's not very even. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Regina. I'm well. How are you, my friend? I told you I mailed your Happy Mail out, right? Did you get it yet? Thank you for those hearts on Facebook. You're listening to me and watching Marshalls? Okay. Well, I appreciate that. That's so nice, Sheila. You know, I keep thinking it's like 9 o'clock on Sunday. Too late. Everyone's winding down from the weekend, getting ready for the week ahead. Keeping an eye out. I have the tracking info. I should just look at it, or I should send it to you. I gotta remember where it is. Thank you so much, Bobby Lynn. I appreciate that. You know, I was just thinking, it's so nice to have a heat tool. Please pray for your doggy Buster. Oh, I will, Lori. I will. I'm so sorry. Oh. Everyone, prayers out to Buster, to Lori's dog. Oh. Okay. I'm going to give it another coat. So here's what the first coat looks like. But I want another coat. And I need to clean my hands because I'll get it all over the place. Gosh, I haven't painted with this color in a long time. Is he lost? No, he's not doing well. Her it's on Facebook, it's Lori's 16-year-old dog, and Buster is not doing well at all. And I know how that feels, Lori. And I'm just gonna paint this heart. You know what? Instead of Waverly, I can use the Bear Wax. It's sad. It is. It's so sad. Bobby, how's Boston doing? Your horse? Last I heard, he was doing good. Or better. It's so hard when our fur babies are not well. I had to take my cat to the vet yesterday. It was just a checkup. It was my kitten. It was a first checkup visit, and he wasn't too happy about going in the little carrier, and he got my arm really bad. He's doing well, thank God. Amen. 98% better. That is amazing. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, so the cat wasn't too happy, and we had, oh my gosh, my daughter was like, cancel the appointment, we're not going to make it. We couldn't catch him. And she caught him, and then I was helping her put him in the carrier, and he escaped her arms, used my arm as a springboard, and I'm allergic, so it takes a long time to heal, and my arm like blew up, but it's okay. It's not as itchy. I've been putting medicine on it, and I took Benadryl. So I slept most of the day yesterday from the Benadryl. I was just, it did hurt. It itched so bad. But I was just determined to get him in that kennel. And then on the second try, we caught him again, and we got him in there. And then he was meowing. He was not happy. And then we get to the vet, and I said to the vet, I'm like, hey, listen, you better suit up because he's not social. He's not going to be happy. And so they got everything ready, and then they got him out of the carrier, and he was just, they were total cat whisperers. He was just as calm as could be. They gave him his shots. He got weighed. He didn't like fuss too much. They got him back in the kennel, you know, in the carrier, no problems. And then we got in the car, and he cried the whole time. But then we got him home, and he just bolted and hid. Okay. I think that'll do it. And oh, I need to clean some brushes tonight. I better suit up. Yeah, I know. Now I'm talking about it and I'm itchy. Poor kitty. Plus, like, the week before, we dog sat for my husband's friend. And then we didn't see that kitty. We didn't see him for like 4 days. He hid. We just like left food out for him. He would come out at night. And then once the dog left, then he came back out and he was coming around. And then we go and, you know, put him in this carrier. But the dog ate my husband's phone. Oh, that was a nightmare. And he took it to some place that fixes phones, and they fixed it, but it was a lot of money. Okay, here's what it's looking like. Oh. Okay, now, make sure there's nothing wet left. Let me flip this. So, there's that. And I haven't decided how I want to distress that. I have my water pen. Oh, okay. Let's see. Usually I cut around. And so tonight I wanted to use my water pen, and it's almost empty. But with the water, it gives it, you can tear it, and it gives the prints a soft edge. So then I could probably bend it, like blend it into the background. The heart on the spring is so cute. It is, right? Thank you, Angie. My friend Bobby Lynn from the Country Cowbell, she is on YouTube and Facebook, created it. And she, if you're interested, she will be making it available. Just, you can message her. You can go to her YouTube channel, or you can go to Facebook and message there from Facebook. I'm sure she's on all the socials. She's right there in the comments. So I'm sure you could click on her icon. There she is. Hello. And you can send her a message right now. But she is an amazing artist, an amazing crafter, an amazing creator. She's got great vision, natural talent for primitive and farmhouse and rustic DIYs. And she's also one of my best friends. She is an amazing human being. A very good friend. Here we go. Okay, I had enough water in this pen. Someone remind me next time to fill up my water pen. So here's what it looks like. All jagged. Oh, this is going to fit in there nice. Okay. Let's do this. Now, I've had my water pen for a long time. I used to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I got mine from Stampin' Up! But Dollar Tree has these exact ones. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now, there's a lot of space here around that. That needs to be dealt with. I think I'm going to do that with the mustard. And I just need my pencil, and I'm just going to lightly draw where the edge is. I don't want to go too far into, so that, like, you know, it goes into the print. Because I want this print to show. And so, let's see. Let's grab this. And I'm going to add some water to it. One of these days I'm going to learn and remember how the Misty bottle works, that it just keeps spraying. Oh, thanks, Regina. What was the name of that yellow? Okay, Ruth. It is called Vintage Mustard. It is number 34155 by Folk Art Home Decor Chalk Paint. And that's 34155, and it's Vintage Mustard. Right, now I can get the inside of this because I don't have to worry about it. I was worried about messing up, you know, getting into the, I didn't know how far the print was going to go, and I didn't want to mess up and get into the print with the yellow. So now I'm just painting the inside of the frame. There's a lot of yellow going on here. Oh, you're welcome. I can update my my description on YouTube and add the paint colors. I just used a gray. I mean any kind of gray. It's by Apple Barrel. I think it's called light gray. And then I used white Adirondack, which is Folk Art chalk paint, and then the Vintage Mustard. You love that yellow? Me too. It's my favorite. And it looks so great when you distress it. Oh. Okay. I think I'm done. And my paint, my water paint, my paint, where I keep my paints brushes, it's full. I need to clean. What, you're a follower of Bobby Lanswolf? Hey, Sue, nice to meet you. I am in upstate New York. I live in the Hudson Valley, or the mid-Hudson Valley. I'm just a little north of New York City. Valerie, hello. Look at how it looks against the white. I need to do a little bit more drying, but I love that yellow. Yellow, no matter what shade of yellow, it always makes me happy. Okay, one of my favorite things to use to distress is the Bare Wax Decorative Finish in Dark Antique. I got this from Home Depot. I have, I think, 2 of them. The first one I paid like full price, and then last summer they were discontinuing them, and they had them marked down ridiculously low. So you can't get them in the store anymore. You can get them online. Yellow is a cheery, happy color. You can order it, I believe, from Home Depot online. That's what I heard. Oh, Lori. Oh, thank you, Bobby Lynn. But you can, like, I've seen it on Amazon. If you just do like a general search online, you can find it. And a lot of paint companies, even like craft paint companies, have their own version of wax. I like it because it's a paste, and it's one of my favorites to use. It's water soluble too, so if you just take like a wet wipe or a damp cloth, you can just, you know, play with it, distress it more or less. See, if you think you went too dark, you can just rub it in with your finger. If you take a wet wipe, it'll remove the whole thing until it sets. And this will also seal your project, right? It protects it too. That's what it says. So I'm just going to go around the edges. I'm not the best distresser. Sometimes I don't know, or I don't know. Sometimes I think it might be too much. Is it not enough? Sometimes I think it doesn't look natural. So right now I'm just going around the edges, and I'm using this little stencil brush. Was my first stencil brush. It's from Dollar Tree from a couple years ago. And I use it, I like to just use the wax with this. Some people like to use, you can use a rag, you can use a little cotton square, you can use your fingers. That always works really well. I got to plan a project. I can use this yellow again and do the whitewash. I did that with something last year. It turned out so, so pretty. And then once I put the print on, I'll go over it again. This way it blends better. And I actually have some fabric to make a little bow. Okay. Here's what I got so far. You love those brushes? No. I also, this is what they have now. I always forget about this. Okay. Okay, don't scratch, don't scratch. All right, I'm gonna grab my glue stick. If you watched my little reel, I talked about my glue stick. It's my favorite way to adhere your rice paper or your napkin, even your cardstock, to whatever piece you're doing. You know, like when you use wet glue and it'll tear, and then you don't really have that much control, and you have to do like half. If you're working with something big, you have to do half with the wet glue, Mod Podge, or whatever medium it is that you are decoupaging with. But I find the glue stick, the dry glue, is my favorite. And then after it dries, well, actually you don't even have to wait for it to dry. It dries pretty quickly. I put a coat of regular Mod Podge over it. And like if you mess up, especially with napkins, you could just pick it right up, and it doesn't tear at all. And I kind of like some of the edges sticking up here. Is it even? No, it's not that even. So I can slowly pick it up. I could not do this with wet glue. This is why I prefer the glue stick. Okay, now I'll spend the next hour trying to get this even. And yes, I know there's that technique where you can lay the Mod Podge down, you dry it, then you place, you know, your project on it and then iron it. But that's an extra step that, you know, that's not very quick. Glue stick, yes, Upcycle Decor by Karen, yes, yes, yes. It's giving it the granny core, right? I am so into the granny core. Okay. I think this is a little bit better. It's because I didn't tear it evenly. All right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that kid's brush, and I am just going to go around the edges, and then I'm going to go around with the Mod Podge, because things get dusty. You need to dust them, and when you're dusting paper, you can ruin it, even if it's, you know, been sitting there and dry and set for a while. Especially napkins. Ask me how I know. So now I always seal with Mod Podge. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, I'm going to dry it. I'm going to leave this out. You were encouraged and decoupaged 2 lamps. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is so awesome, Marissa. My email, my contact email is in the description. Send me a picture, please. so good to see you, Marissa. I appreciate that. A little bit more down here. Okay, now I'm going to go over it. Let me show you what it looks like. So I don't know if you can tell, but just pouncing with the vintage mustard, it's different now than the rest of it. So now I have to go over it with the wax, just so it's all like matchy and the same, and it doesn't look too bright. Little chicks. Let's do some shadowing under those chicks. They're so stinking cute. Look at that. You know what would have been good? Red. Doing a red frame. I have the perfect red for this too. Oh, I'm going to have to print out another one. And these are hard to find. I'll have to figure out some way to come up with a little house frame decor piece, and I think red would have been perfect. Oh, I want to do it over right now. I think I should have gone with red. What do you think? All right, I'm gonna have to print another one. Right, red? You love it? Thank you, Ruth. Oh, thanks, Sandy. Okay. Now I'm upset. Right? Is it too yellow? Right? Wouldn't the red have been perfect? Okay, I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna print another one this week, and then maybe Wednesday I'll do it on something. Red would be perfect. I can. That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna cut a frame, you know, like a house shape, and then a frame over it, and then a little heart. I'm gonna make it just like this, and I'm gonna do it in red. Maybe on my Wednesday night live. Is that too boring using the same print? Thank you, Evelyn. The red would be amazing. You guys, like, I've already been working on this an hour. Oh, I really want to do red. I think the red would so... Do you think I can paint over the wax? I've got Tuscan red. Not that's pink sky. Where's my Tuscan red? Tuscan red. Look at that. That's the perfect color. Should I do it? You don't mind if I stream another hour? Woo. Okay, let me shake it up. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do the front of the frame. Let's see, this is already starting to set. I'm just worried that the wax, you know, will make the red like kind of chippy. It won't like adhere to it really well. Let me dry it and then sand it. Let's do it. I have to do it. Leave it yellow. That's what I'm gonna do, Dana. Add wax paint red, dry it, and scrape it. Okay, let's see. It's really lovely. Oh, thank you, Karen. But you know, when you have that, like, let's try it. If it doesn't work, let me just give it a quick, just a little sanding, just a tiny little bit. I'm going to leave that heart, the yellow. All right. I don't have any more small brushes. Okay. I move things around. Oh, Shasta, thank you. You like the company? I like the company too. Thank you. All right, guys. All right, here goes nothing. This is the color. This is the color, guys. This is it. I'm sorry. I had to. I just had to. Look. That's the color. Hey, Callie. But now that I said red, right? You can't unsee it. Right? It's perfect. I think you need that contrast. I think it was too boring. It was too boring, dang it. It needs like, it needed it. It needs like that pop, that, you know, I'm all about the pop. I'm all about that, what was it that Emerald used to say? Bam. What did he used to say? I saw Emerald. My cousin is a chef. I come from a family of chefs. He was Emerald's main chef on the show, and he got tickets, and we went. Bam, right? Isn't that what he used to do? Bam. Look, guys, that's it. That's it. This red is the bam. It goes with the feathers. Yes. You were wrong. The red makes it pop, right? Sometimes you just gotta. Listen, I've made many, many projects where I made mistakes. And I usually don't go back and redo them. But this one, I had to. Oh my goodness. I love it. Now I love it. Hey Judy, you love the red, me too. I had to. I could not. And then if it chippies and it wears away on its own because the wax is underneath, it'll just make it even more special. And I'm not even going to sand it. Should I? Should I sand it? Bam! What do you think? Should I sand it? Bobby, should I sand it? Big difference, right? All right. Let me get that in there. I need to scoop that up. I've got a little bit of paint left here, and I just want to scoop it all up because this is a beautiful red. It's one of my favorite, like farmhouse, rustic, and even it's perfect for primitive, this Tuscan red. Okay. Did you answer me about it'll look good either way? Should I try it? Why not, right? And then I'm going to go over it with the wax and just deepen that the Tuscan red. I'm just lightly sanding it, and some of that yellow is popping through. Oh my gosh. And I didn't even seal the print yet. I could always do that after. Can make a quick little bow. Can you tell? Just a little bit. Yay, sand it. Okay, let's get this back out and let's just go over it, and it'll just make it really granny core. It'll make it really country. And I'm just using whatever was left on this stencil brush. Now I'm just going to use whatever is left on the lid. My goodness, I am so glad I did this. See, it didn't take that long. Sometimes you just gotta do it to see if it'll work, right? Hey, Chris. Okay, I gotta put this someplace safe. And I'm leaving the heart yellow. There it is. There it is. Okay. I'm happy with it now. Okay, let's put you over here. I think I'm done painting. I'm done sanding. And where's my basket? Okay. I think I'm gonna grab something different. Because now that we went with the red, that's the wrong red. Like that. That'll be good, right? Okay. And here we go. Let's get my little bow dabber out. I'm just going to do a little tiny bow. Maybe just a little rag bow. And this is homespun fabric. I got some of it on eBay, some of it from Amazon, and some of it from Hobby Lobby. Not too big. So cute. Hey, Lori, you're still here? Maybe a couple layers of red, then sand so that the yellow doesn't show. I don't mind the yellow showing. It actually gives it some character. I like it. I like it. let me show you up close. It looks really good. I don't mind that. And it's just a light sanding. Do you see it? Can you see it up close? You can barely tell, but you can tell. All right, I'm just gonna cut my pieces. And I have some fabric here with chickens on it. I'm not going to use it though. I don't like it. Here, I'll show you. I don't like it. So I'm not going to use the chicken fabric. You guys can go back in the drawer. Hey, Deb, did I say hi to you before? I don't know if I saw you. Oh, thanks, Regina. Put a little bow on the heart. Oh, a little, okay, stop scratching. A little, whatchamacallit bow. A little twine bow, right? With a button. I see one dark red. Look at that. I've got the perfect button. That's a good idea. Thank you. Thank you, Ruth. Okay. And you know what? I better do it before I forget. Hey, Shauna from Preps and Scraps. Happy Sunday, my friend. I don't think we haven't talked since Wednesday, right? Let me just do that now because I think I'll forget. Oh, come on, why are you not working? That's so cute. Okay, let me show you that, and then I'll get to making my bow. What do you think? I've got too much stuff around me. I'm like confused. And you know what else I had? Okay. And I have this hula skirt. It's almost hula skirt season. So just remember, as soon as they come out at Dollar Tree, grab a couple hula skirts. They make great faux raffia. Or straw, or hay. Okay. You know, especially when you're working with chickens, you need that straw. You need that hay. And I cut way too long of strips. And if you are new to my channel, watching me make a bow might be torturous because I'm terrible at it. Usually I'll make a bow and I don't commit to it. I just sit and look at it for a little bit. You love it even more? I do, Marissa, I do. Just message me if you're interested in anything, okay? But definitely send me a picture of your lampshade. I want to post it. You were hoping I wasn't wearing the hula skirts? Yeah, I'm not. I buy them, you know, as faux raffia and faux straw. Love this. Okay. I'm going to hold off cutting that. Let me put this together. Sometimes I hate to trim the fabric. Oh, those little pieces. This also makes great scarecrow hair. I'm using Titebond. I'm committing to this bow. Hey, Andrea from The Cutest Little Thing. How are you, my friend? Okay, let's add some green stuff, greenish stuff. This is too green. It's too harsh. This is the part of the rice bush from Walmart, and my store hasn't had it in a really long time. Okay. Yikes. Oh my gosh. It's just a fabric mess around here. You love the print? My friend Bobby Lynn from the Country Cowbell created it. She messaged me today, asked me if I was going live and if I knew what I was making. And I was like, of course I don't. And then she says, I have a print. Do you want to use it? I was like, okay. And then she sent it to me. And this is it. And it is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I just need to wait for that to set. And I'm not putting a button on this because I've got the button over there, maybe just a little bit too much. And I have to tell you, I'm really happy with it. All right, let me clean up my mess here. Save the savable scraps. Okay, are you ready for the finished project? Wait. Okay. Okay. Ta-da! There it is. There it is. What do you think? I am so happy I did this. I did it in the red. The yellow, it was too monotone. It was too blah, and I wanted bam. So we just bammed it up. You love it? Thank you, Marissa. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Bobby Lynn. Thank you for trusting me with your design. I so appreciate you, my friend. I hope you like it. Thank you, Karen. The red just makes it perfect, right? I had to do it. I had to switch it. I'm sorry. I know it took longer. But you know, like when it's not right, it's not right. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Christina. Oh, thank you. Yes. Yeah. So Bobby Lynn created the print. I think she's going to be creating some more. So definitely go follow her channel on YouTube and her page on Facebook and stalk her because she's very, very talented, very creative. I promise you whatever she creates, you will fall in love with. Thank you, Deb. Yes. And I thank you for trusting me, Bobby. Thank you, Lori. And this way you don't have to miss chickens. That's right. No chickens this year. Oh, they were so cute at Tractor Supply. But no chickens. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can talk my dad into getting some chickens. All right, friends. I am going to say goodnight. No promises, but I'm going to try to go live tomorrow morning. It may be an overhead. I have some cards I need to make, and maybe you can just join me and have some coffee with me. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and see how it works out. All right, friends. Oh, thank you for the confidence in me. Thank you. I love it. This one, it's going to go in my kitchen. I think I want to redo my kitchen ever since the Granny Core event that we had. So much inspiration. I so want the old school back. And chickens? Come on. Chickens never go out of style. All right, I am going to say goodnight. All right, so remember my regular nights are Wednesday night on YouTube and Sunday nights, Wednesday night YouTube at 8 o'clock Central in the evening, and Sundays at 9 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. So don't forget, hit the follow, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications, and join me here every week. Okay, guys? All right. Have a wonderful week ahead. And we'll see you Wednesday for sure. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. All right. Bye for now.